Hi YouTube, Ricky here from Tech Talk. Today we're going through our full review on the Vodafone Smart N8. So the N8 is the middle range device. You have the V8, which is the higher, and then also you have the E8 in the 2017 lineup from Vodafone. So how does this model compare and how well does it perform? So first of all, it is running Android 7.0, so it's running the most latest software. It is a nice smart little device. I would say it's for your average user. If you wanted anything higher end or more graphic based, then the V8 is going to be for you. But if you're just a daily tweeter, checking your Facebook messages and the odd basic game, you should be okay with this £85 phone from Vodafone, and that is on pay as you go, by the way. So first of all, in my review, I want to have a look around the device and then we're going to go through some key aspects. So on the front of our device here, you can see a number of different things that actually pop out and confuse me a little bit. So on the front here, you have your receiver, then next to that, you have a flash for your camera. So when you take them selfies, you can get even better level of light from that flash from low level areas. Down here at the bottom, you're going to see your speaker as well. So this is good that the speaker is not facing away from you or facing backwards, so you get to hear the best sound possible. On the left hand side, you're not going to find too much at all, except for a tiny little notch down here in the bottom corner, and this allows you to pull off the back covering to reveal your SIM card and your SD card and a non-removable battery. Looking at the bottom of the device, you're going to find a micro USB 2 for charging and syncing. Charging wise, it charges very well, and this phone does have a 2400 mAh battery. Coming around to the right hand side of our device, you're going to find your power and sleep wake button, also your volume rockers. Looking at the top of your device, you're going to find a 3.5 headphone jack. Headphones are provided. Of course, you can add your own headphones. I tested these out with the Fresh and Rebel headphone caps that we have had, and they performed very well. And also we have a little microphone at the top there as well. Coming around to the back of this device, you're going to see your rear facing camera with an LED flash. Also, you've got a fingerprint sensor, what we saw on the V8, and also you have a Vodafone logo. And on the back here, it is a grey design. It has loads of dimples on it, so the texture is good and it does not slip, and you can grip this device very well and easily one-handed. Next, I'd like to talk about gaming performance, and every game that I test worked on this device except for high-level graphical games. The one game I've left on here to show you is Pokemon Go. So everyone is still very interested in Pokemon Go, and to see if it runs well on each different device. It's a fluid movement. I've got quite a few things appearing near us here, so we can zoom in and see what's around us. Let's click on a Pokemon. So the one issue I had with this was with the AR. So if I turn this on, it seems to just sort of not locate the Pokemon whatsoever. Seems to have a bit of an issue, but once actually located, okay, that one got away from us. Let's have a look at another one. Here we go, finally caught one. So as you can see, if I load up the Pokemon here and load up the ones I've got in my library, it just takes a little while to connect and for everything to come up on the screen here. Scrolling through the menus seem fluid and motionless. Doesn't seem to have any issue there. And also, as you can see, it just takes a little while longer to actually load. Otherwise, it seems to work very well. If you're a more graphic-based gaming person, please check out our V8 gaming review that I done. And that managed to perform, load, and handle all large graphical games very well and very easy. So next, I want to talk about the power and the performance that you're going to receive on this device. And the best way to show that is to load Geekbench 4 here. So there's no applications open, no notifications, and let's run this test and see what our result is. We have our results here, and on the side here I will put the V8 results so you can see the comparison. So in a single core score we got 557. In a multi-core score we got 1532. So you can tap on a single core score and you can scroll down and see how well your device done. Sadly, we've come at the bottom with that device. So in our multi-core score we have come slightly closer, and that is to the Nexus 5 5 from LG, which is quite impressive. So tapping your home button, you're going to get back home. So on your home screen, this is where you can change your widgets and your apps, and you can move these around. So tapping and holding, you can just push and pull these to wherever you want. You've got folders. So inside here, we have a Google folder. Next, I'd like to show you how well this device sounds and looks. So with that front facing speaker that's actually facing us, let's jump into YouTube. We're going to jump into our channel Tech Talk here and the actual unboxing of this device. So as you can see, it looks very clear, very bold. The volume does not go too loud. That is the only issue I found with this device. The actual playback volume is quite low. So if we just slide back here and go back home, let me just demonstrate this by going to the Google Play Store here. So the new Now 97 is out, and the top song at the moment is Despacito.
Despacito, quiero respirar tu cuello despacito, deja que te diga cosas al oído, para que te acuerdes si no estás.
So it's nice to have that loudspeaker, but with that kind of song, it struggles with all the instruments and the different tones that you have in there. It seems a little bit muddled, but with that 3.5 jack up at the top, you can plug in your headphones. Everything will sound so much better. Moving on to specs of this phone. So it was released in June of 2017. It comes in the graphite color here, or even a gold color. So two different options for color. Comes in a 16 gigabyte storage option with SD card that can take it up to 32 gigabytes only. So please bear that in mind. Comes with a nano SIM, so it's the smallest of all SIM cards. The display is a 5-inch display with a resolution of 720 by 1280, and it's an IPS LCD display. And the problem is, if I tilt this to the side, it will go dark. You do need to look at this very square on or front on to get the best viewing angle possible. Its power is a quad-core 1.3 gigahertz processor, and that's a Cortex A53 chip. Its GPU is a Mali T720MP2. Looking at the rear camera, that is a 13 megapixel camera with an LED flash. It can record videos, but only in 720p. It's not even full HD, so please bear that in mind if you like to take videos with your phone, and that's at 30 frames per second. Also on the front facing camera, it's a 5 megapixel selfie camera with that flash as well, so you're going to get better selfies in low level light. So with the fingerprint sensor on this device, let's compare it with my iPhone. I know it's quite a difference in cost, so I understand that, but I just want to show you how well they compare. So 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so the Vodafone N8 does slightly beat out the iPhone, and that is mainly because I am running iOS 11. This means it's a public beta and it's a little bit patchy, but this fingerprint sensor is very well placed, and as long as you make sure that you register the correct part of your finger, so just this whole section here that fits nicely into that slot there, it will unlock your device, and it does feel very natural to do after a while. Also on this device, if you swipe up, you've got a pattern. You can also have a PIN or a password. On the lock screen as well, you're going to find quick access to a torch, calculator. You can even add your own widget. Jump straight into the camera here without unlocking your device, but you can't see the photographs that you've already pre-taken. The camera application is a great camera application, nice simple point, click, shoot and take great photographs with a couple of different options. So if you slide along, you have pano, and then you have video like I discussed, and also you can take photographs when recording. So my thoughts and feelings about this device. First of all, compared to the V8, there is quite a difference, but there is double the cost. For £85, you're going to get a device that will run most applications, all social media applications, fine, without any issues. If you're a big gamer or require graphic intensive apps, then no, you will have to look elsewhere, and I do recommend the V8. The other issue I've had with this is the display, as it is a display that you can't view from all angles. You do need to view it very square on. I hope you enjoyed the review for the Vodafone Smart N8. Do you have any comments or questions, please leave them down below. It's always great to receive them. Remember, please give the video a thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe to stay up to date with all our latest news, reviews and unboxings from me, Ricky. I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.